The face-off between Republican Glenn Youngkin and Democrat Terry McAuliffe is seen as the country's most important race right now. National Republicans are investing heavily, hoping to turn this potential blue state back to red.
Glenn Youngkin.
Glenn Youngkin.
Glenn Youngkin, very much a political outsider.
Republicans now in Virginia choosing a former private equity CEO as their pick for governor.
A wealthy businessman who had not run for political office before.
This year's gubernatorial race will be an expensive and highly contested election.
A lot of Republicans have decided that they just wanted to move in an entirely new direction,
defeating a slate of other Republicans.
And I am honored to accept your nomination for governor of the great Commonwealth of Virginia.
Political newcomer and homegrown Virginian Glenn Youngkin.
We've traveled all around this great Commonwealth, tens of thousands of miles.
Is on the move. Youngkin, who grew up in Virginia Beach and now lives outside Washington, D.C., touts his family.
Raising 4 great kids with Suzanne, my loving wife of 26 years.
And faith. Tell me about your faith.
It's the foundation of everything that I do.
A former dishwasher, Youngkin became a successful businessman as CEO of an investment firm worth $300 million. He quit that job the day after telling his wife he was running for governor.
This great Commonwealth, which was the best state in America to live and work and raise a family, it's not that anymore.
Glenn Youngkin is going to be our next governor.
He's considered the GOP's best shot at winning the first statewide race in Old Dominion in 12 years.
And let's just stop for a minute and say amen. Yes, my friend.
This is an amazing moment for Virginia. But as I said, it's not just around Republicans. It's independents, it's Democrats, all coming together and saying very clearly, no, this left liberal progressive agenda that we've been subjected to from governors over the course of the last 8 years.
Although this is the 54-year-old's first campaign, polls show a virtual tie with McAuliffe, a longtime establishment politician looking to land the governor's chair a second time.
Hey, good evening, everybody.
President Biden is already on the campaign trail. A sign the numbers are too close for comfort. Youngkin has the support of Donald Trump, delighting Democrats.
He's desperately trying to shake the Republican and Trump label.
Do you welcome that support from Donald Trump, and how do you walk that fine line?
Right. I actually don't view it as a fine line to be walked. One of the great things that happened when I won the Republican convention was that all Republicans came together and said, we're for Glenn. And so President Trump endorsed me the next day, and I thanked him for it.
Youngkin's agenda includes tightening state election laws, protecting gun rights, backing the blue, and pushing back against an array of national issues playing out locally. And some of those issues include critical race theory in public schools, mask mandates, and protecting the rights of Christians who believe their rights are being whittled away. Ashley?
Well, Tara, thanks for joining us this morning. Youngkin says he is pro-life, but he actually raised eyebrows with recent comments made to an undercover activist about avoiding the issue until after the campaign. What did he tell you about that?
Well, Ashley, you're correct. Those comments did get a lot of media attention. And what happened, as you said, that undercover activist recorded him without knowing it. And on that video, Youngkin essentially says he cannot fully discuss abortion or risk losing independent Virginia voters. So I did ask him to explain that and if the pro-life issue would be openly discussed on the campaign trail. He said, everyone knows I am staunchly pro-life and that he's happy to discuss it. But what he says he's asked most about by Virginia voters is largely the economy, jobs, and other kitchen table issues. So it sounds to me like he's planning to continue focusing on those issues, Ashley.
Well, Tara, how is the race shaping up? Do you think that he will be the next governor of Virginia?
A lot of people hope so and think so, Ashley. Between 1977 and 2017, though, the party in the White House only won Virginia's governorship once. So Republicans are hoping there is enough anti-Democrat sentiment to put him over the top. And if you look at the polling, as we did in the piece, it is neck and neck. Again, Terry McAuliffe, 47, Glenn Youngkin at 45. So with a margin of error 3%, this really could go either way, in either direction. McAuliffe does appear to have the edge, though, with women and young people. But no question, Youngkin is what some call a surprisingly strong candidate. Being a political first-timer and an outsider may actually work to his advantage. By the way, his campaign is very well financed, and some say McAuliffe is just not the shoo-in Democrats are hoping.
Wow. Well, he's not very aggressive in going after McAuliffe during the campaign trail. What's his strategy?
Well, they kind of disagree with that, but I will agree with your sentiment that it does not appear to be at least a full attack campaign. So I asked staffers about what is the strategy here, and they say he's focusing on issues that matter to Virginians who are tired with all the rhetoric and the nastiness. So they're taking a measured approach. That said, he has pushed back on social media a lot. He's tied McAuliffe and Democrats to the lower academic standards being pushed, having a radical abortion agenda, and crime and murder rates spiking, not just in Virginia, but across the country. There is also a campaign ad that they have put out where McAuliffe, they say, is just too dangerous and extreme for Virginia. So the race is close. So perhaps this is going to get more intense as we get closer to Election Day, especially if the race actually stays this tight.
All right. Well, Tara, thanks so much for joining us this morning. And you can get all of the latest on the Virginia governor's race and more when you download the CBN News Channel app today. Hey everyone, I'm Ashley Key. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so we can reach more people with encouraging content like you just watched, and so you never miss a beat. See you next time, and God bless.